I'm Kylie Johnson. These are 3 simple steps to expand your network. So just follow along, we'll walk you through it. So we are all in college for one reason. That one reason is a degree. What you want to do with that degree kind of depends on you, but generally we are all aiming to getting a career. We want to go into a specific field, therefore we're taking these courses to lead us there. Does a degree ensure that you get a job after college? No, it doesn't. A simple thing that we often forget as college students that's important to building our career and getting us there is expanding and building a network. I don't know about you, but that sounds intimidating to me. But if you incorporate these 3 easy principles into your life, it'll be way easier than you even think. With these 3 principles, incorporate them daily. Try to use them as much and as frequently as you can. You want to build a lifestyle habit out of it. That way you are constantly building your network. You are constantly trying to better your circle of people. Practice them daily. Force yourself out of your comfort zone. This was a huge thing for me. I was extremely nervous talking to people that I didn't know, I wasn't already friends with. That's a huge deal for me. So just get out of that comfort zone. If you're uncomfortable, you're expanding, you're trying new things that you are not already working for you. So you just have to break out of that comfort zone and do it on your own, and also trust the process. It seems very scary and intimidating, but it works, so just trust it. The first principle that I'm going to talk about is making a good impression. How does one make a good impression? It's honestly a lot simpler than you might think. It's as easy as a simple smile. If you walk by someone and smile at them, that makes them happy. That makes them feel like you are excited and happy to see them. Then in return, that makes them want to be in your presence. A smile makes people feel good, and it goes a long way. A smile, walking past someone in the grocery store, you smile at them. They might say, oh, this person's excited to see me, and that strikes up a conversation, especially in the career field. If you see somebody that you know you want to talk to and connect and get in your network, make a simple smile at them. That will let them know, hey, I want to talk to you, I want to be around you more. And that is an inviting thing for them. So a smile can then lead to a conversation. When the conversation develops, you then learn more about each other, and that builds friendships. That right there in itself is building your network. That's as easy it is. You're expanding your circle of friends. Super, super simple when it comes to networking. The second one is be a good conversationalist. How do we do that? A lot of us are more concerned on what we're saying in a conversation than what the other person is saying. So one thing that we need to practice on to build your network and make people feel more comfortable coming to you, talking to you, more make yourself more approachable, is be an active listener. Active listening goes such a long way. If you are not listening, they ask you a question, you might not be able to give them the answer to the best of your abilities because you have no idea what they even are asking. And then that makes you look silly. And that happens to me all the time. That's something that I really, really need to work on and improving is my active listening. Even when it comes to as simple as names, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I have no idea what their name was. And I know they told me it. I just was not active listening. I heard it, but I didn't retain that knowledge. So just be selfless in conversations. Listen to what they're saying. Listen to what they're meaning behind their words. It's super easy. So I have attached this informational video on active listening. Go ahead, watch it, click that link for you. Also, if you're like me and you want to incorporate this into your daily life, but you are running out of ideas, you're running out of ways to do this, Forbes magazine actually came out with a 10 steps to effective listening article, and it's so helpful. It's very laid out well, very clear, easy to follow, and extremely easy to incorporate into your daily routine. So if you run out of ideas and you need some more help, go ahead and check out that link to that article. And then that brings us to my last principle that we're incorporating. If you're wrong, just admit it. If you made a mistake, you are human. Every human does that. Nobody is perfect. Human error is more common than you think. So don't feel silly when you make a mistake. Just admit that you're wrong. Take ownership for your actions. That shows a lot about your character, taking responsibility for what you have done. And yeah, how you handle it is totally up to you, but it does show and reflect on the person that you are. When you are admitting your fault, be sincere in it. Think about the other people's emotions and how they're feeling. The other party that is affected by your mistake, be empathetic towards them. Let them know that you are sorry and you actually mean it. Nobody wants a half apology. Nobody wants to feel like that didn't mean anything to you. So if you are at fault, just admit it, mean it, be sorry, let them know, and then fix it and move on. It's squashed, you're done, you took ownership, good to go. A lot of us, including me, let my ego get the best of me. We don't want to admit when we have made a mistake. We don't want to admit that we made an error and are wrong. Why? It's so easy. We all do it. Just admit to it, own it, squash it, put it to the side, and it's done. Put your ego to the side. Just let yourself be responsible for those. It shows a ton about your maturity, and you're just acknowledging your mistakes and wanting to correct them at that point. So yeah, just be empathetic and put your ego to the side. And it's as simple as that. There are 3 basic principles incorporating into your everyday life to build your network. Very, very, very simple. Smile often. When you're out in public, smile at a stranger. Driving down the road, you make eye contact with somebody. Give them a smile. People love it. People feel like you are actually more genuine and approachable and want to make a conversation with you. So smile often. Be a good conversationalist and listen to what people are saying. Hear not only their words, but hear the meaning behind it. Retain what they are saying to you. It goes a long way, and people really appreciate when they feel important, and that does so. And then take responsibility for your actions. You make a mistake, just own it. Apologize. You're done. Incorporate those 3 things into your daily life, and you are building your network. So let's get connected.